Good evening, gentlemen. How are we? Bear with me. I'm here. Just getting the stream up into the chat, and then we will be a go. Well, we won't start till 9 o'clock anyway, but nothing better than being a little bit efficient, boys.
Well, we won't start.
There you go. Got my volume up too high on my phone. Let's cancel that. There we go. Share, copy, link. I'll talk you through it as I go. Where's Discord? There we are. Anyway, boys, welcome to tonight. We are here in Wednesday night Drive to Survive after an absolute stonking race last week. Got to be, no disrespect to any of the others, but got to be up there with one of the best races I've commentated on. So kudos to all you boys that made that happen, especially Hassan. Shout out to Hassan and Milan for that absolute superb finish of a race. Again, got to be the closest race that I've ever commentated on for the finish. 0.078 seconds was the time. No, we're not Tuesday, we are Wednesday. As commentators, Toto, Horny Division. There we go. Made me horny last week, lads, I'm not going to lie, after that race. Put a little "we are live." Give it the big old chestnut. Alright, so anyway, gentlemen, we are here. Drive to Survive, Wednesday, Horny Division. Round season 4. Round 3, I believe. We are in Portugal tonight, which is a very rare track. Don't often get too many races around Portimao, but here we are. Nice to see Mac and Cheese back in the lobby. Race winner from week 1. Skipped last week, I do believe, wasn't racing. I've seen in the Discord today, expired Jacob. He is a replacement for the Riddler who went AWOL, I believe, last night. So yeah, expired Jacob. He's with Dino, and Dino's team, let's get the grips with this, is Racing Legends Motorsport. So they have the driver debuting tonight. So let's just run you through. I see earlier in the chat, in the check-ins, nice to have evening Grant. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. There he is. Was waiting for that. Hola, Mick. How you doing, Ratigan? I hope you're well, buddy. We've got Speechy, the little devil. Been Larry let down the last 2 weeks, but he's actually back tonight. Tuck, how you doing, mate? Hola, Stephen. Hola, I hope you're well, guys. I hope you're well. And listen, big shout out, guys. Absolute big shout out. I checked this afternoon. My stream from last week has over 100 views. I think it's 114. So, no. Bad day. Van broke down and Instagram got hacked. I hope they didn't take a picture of your van broke down. Sorry, mate. I should. It's one of them nights, Ratigan, just trying to cheer you up, bud. Now that would have been something special. Someone's hacked your Instagram and took a picture of you broken down in your van. I would have. I'm not on Instagram, but I would have created an account just to see that. So we are championship standings. Hassan, 84 points in first place. Egolf Hazard, 63 points in second. Evening, Danny. How you doing, mate? Got 9 people in there on Livo. We're Livo. A bit lively. We got Milan. He's in third. Jumped 11 places last week due to that win. We got Mr. Consistent, Dave Riley. He's in fourth from 51. Mac and Cheese still on the 50 points from week 1's victory. JT Cod, he's in 6th on 41. The Riddler's on 40, but as I mentioned there, I think he's gone old Evo Canevo and he's not in it no more. We've got Brasco in 8th on 36. Liam Esco, I believe, checked out tonight. He's not racing. He's on 35 in 9th. We've got Tuck in 10th on 34. We've got Woomax in 11 on 33. We got the Rat Man Rattigan himself in 12th from 33. He'll be looking to improve tonight if he can. Stevie, there's another one. Evening, Manic. I'm surprised it took you so long, mate. I'm disappointed. Disappointed this took you so long. Let's hope so, Danny boy. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. We got Stevie, who I believe is not racing tonight, so that all falls on Manic again. But I believe, reading in the chat, he actually got a podium last night, so things are turning around slowly but surely for Manic. We've got the man with the best name in the Discord, Teabag. He's in 14th place on 27. We got Manic down in 15th on 24. We got Dino in 16th on 18 points. We got Dale, who's another. Yes, mate. Yes. Matty, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Here, tuning in, watching your team. Got Grim, who's another one who's checked out tonight, I believe. He's on 12 points. I think he's arranging the next Beach Boy tours for him and Manic. So at least you two won't be together tonight. X Grant in 18th on 10 points. Ty Bamlin 4 points in 19th. Diviel Burrow on 2 points, and the rest are yet to score. Brashman must be still out on his worldwide cruise. Jacob's a new driver. Speechy's been Larry let down the last 2 weeks, so he ain't scored a point. And Pirate Danny's a reserve. And that puts, you're going to like, Matty boy, you're going to like the sound of this, mate. In first place is Slipstream Racing on 117 points. Second, Spartan Phoenix, which is Mav's team, I believe, on 114 points. Only 3 points in it. Just behind them, you got Art Racing, who I believe is Bab's team, in third place on 108 points. In fourth place is United, old Frankie Boy's team in fourth on 85. We got in fifth place Sankey Dead Motorsports, that's Basson's team, in fifth on 58 points. Racing Legends Motorsport, I do apologise, don't know who that team principal is. They're on 58 points, along with Sankey Dead Motorsports. Supra SRT, Buongiorno, Teabag, love it, mate, absolutely love it. Stiggy's team's in 7th from 53. Porsche Racing in 8th from 45. JT Golf, which is Jay Tyler's team, I know that. Jackie Boy, Jack the Lad, he's in 9th place. And Violet Motorsports, who I believe is Voltex, they're on 22 points, bringing up the rear. So we are, like I said, in Portimao, Portugal. Sure, it's based on the Algarve, just beside me, Portugal. Well, I say just beside. There he is, last week's winner, Milan. Milan's in the chat. Oi, 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 oi. So we are just waiting for everybody to get in the lobby. I want Speechy in the lobby. And I want Speechy in the chat so I can give him some abuse. Those that don't know, me and Speechy go way back. We used to race together, and Jock, I think I mentioned it before, we used to race together in another league before we joined PGR. So yeah, I'm allowed to rib Speechy, he deserves it. So yeah, we're just waiting. You've got 5 minutes until we start, and you've got 2 minutes before Manic starts tagging you in the chat, or he may have already done that. He may have already started giving it large in the Discord, Manic. We've got 9 people watching. Appreciate the views, guys. Appreciate you all tuning in. I see, what's that? I don't need to see Liverpool playing Fulham. Let's hope Fulham win. So, there we go. So, tonight, Portugal. Again, I seem to say this a lot, but a Marmite track. I absolutely hated Portugal. Didn't like driving around Portugal, not one little bit. All the off-camber, uphill, downhill turns didn't really suit my driving style. Some it may, just not me. But very tricky track. There we go. Like to see that. Yeah, Manic. It's all them off-camber, uphill. You got turn, what is it? Let me just try and figure out the track in my head. Down the straight, 1, 2. Turn 3, the uphill left-hander. It's an absolutely horrible corner. Turn 4 as well. It's a horrible corner. Mav, hope you're well, buddy. Great race from you last night, mate. I tuned in just to see the end of it. You finished 5th, I believe, didn't you? Ice skating. Egolf, evening, dude. How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you here. Been on form in this division. I don't really commentate on your other leagues that you're racing, but what I've seen of you in this division, you and your teammate, actually. You and your teammate, and I believe both of them are a part of Slipstream Racing. I should really have the teams and principals in front of me, or really, if week 3, I should have them. I should have them known. But there he is. There he is. He's in the lobby. Larry Letdown. Speechy 522. I think that 522 stands for he only turns up every 522 days. Well, in the Hornet division, anyway. So yeah, if you're listening, Speechy, glad you can grace us with your presence. It's an absolute pleasure to have you racing with us. What do we owe? What do we owe the honour? You know, old Basson will stop slagging you off now, because I've heard he's been giving it absolute large. He's been giving it absolute large about he wish he traded Tuck. I bet he wish he drafted Tuck. He was telling me the other day. I'm only joking. Yeah, old Speechy 522. There he is. He's in the lobby. Let's see what he's going to bring out tonight. At least Tuck's got a teammate tonight as well. I know he did draft Tuck. What am I talking about? So yeah, Tuck's got a teammate. Finally, Tucky boy, you're not alone. Pardon the singing, but I said, you are not alone. Bit of wacko jacko there for you boys. I'm more than just a commentator, lads, tell you that, mate. So we currently got 17 in the lobby. So I think we are not too far off the numbers, and there we go. Mannix just answered my question. And we are a go round Portimao. So not many places for overtaking. The end of the DRS zone on the pit straight, very tricky to overtake into that turn 1. You could go for a move down into turn 2, but then if you go for a move down into turn 2, that sticks you on the outside for turn 3, which is very literally straight after it, and that's the uphill left-hand turn I was talking to you about. Turn 4, you could possibly stick it down the inside at turn 4. Other than that, I don't really see a lot of opportunities for overtaking. So it's tonight, who can conserve their DRS up the Liverpool. Don't tell me they've scored already. I'm not going to lie to you boys, I'm not really a fan of any Premier League teams. I don't really like the Premier League, if I'm being honest. I'm a QPR fan, so I'm used to watching shite every week. We are currently in the relegation zone in the Championship. See a tweet today that I think we're in talks with Jesse Lingard. So that tells you, there it is, look, up the Posh, up the Pompey, QPR, right, where's that block button? Where's that mute? I'm going to stick Mav on mute, I am. I'll never do that to you, Mav, you know that, buddy. So, get the old didgeridoo-dahs up and we will be a go. Let's see if anybody's going to do what they're doing master and pull it out on the intermediate tyres. I don't think they will, not in this division. Expired Jacob, debut tonight, bringing out the big boy pants. He's the only one that I can see put it on medium. Still waiting for my hello from Speechy. That knobhead better be in the chat. No, I don't really like Barcelona, mate. No, I'm not too far from Barcelona, mate. I'm about an hour drive from Barcelona. I support that. I live in a little city called Tarragona. Maybe you've not heard from it. What you may have heard is there's a big holiday destination where all the English drunk and louts go. It's called Salou. Salou's about 10-15 minutes from my front door. So I go there. Oh, sorry, guys. Just taking off my jumper because it's pretty warm here tonight. Been a pretty warm day today. Don't mean to rub it in for you boys. I know you boys are having terrible weather in the UK, but it's been pretty warm today. It's been up around about 18 degrees today, so Yeah, not doing too bad. I'm just sitting in my front room and yeah, it's a little bit testy, shall I say? But yeah, not too far from Barcelona, Mav. Not too far, but yeah, my team I support is the local team from the city that I live in, called Tarragona. And they actually got a team called Gymnastic de Tarragona. Spent a season in the Liga, 2008, and now we are currently in the 3rd division. So as you can tell, I'm a Nastic fan, I'm a QPR fan, and I'm an England fan. I'm a sucker for punishment. Predictions for tonight. Seems like yesterday, Manic got his act together, so I can reckon top 3 for quali. It could be between 6 drivers. I reckon we could go Hassan Toya, could be 1. Trouser could be 2. Mac and Cheese is definitely going to be up there. Won't put nothing past Egolf to be up there. I hope Fulham beat you like 5-0 tonight, seriously. I don't even like Fulham, they're our main rivals, but I reckon you should get points deducted like Everton did. Best team on Merseyside. The best teams on Merseyside, I would say, or in that region, I would say Everton, Tranmere, and Liverpool. There's my predictions for you there. There's my predictions. Everton, Tranmere and Liverpool. Anyway, Dino's the first one out. There we go. That's more sensible talk there from you, Mav. Come on. So Dino's the first guy out. Let's see what's relative time. Manic didn't put the poll times up, so I don't really know what we're aiming for tonight. Misses the apex big time there. Gets this turn sorted out, and then it's 4. It's not an unfollow button, it's an unsubscribe. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Mav. So Dino sets us off on a 118 flat, and after Dino we got a white car which I believe is Riley and Egolf. They're not on laps. Brasco should be the next car. Or was it Mac and Cheese? No, Mac and Cheese is just starting his lap. Jacob wasn't too fast. Jacob's on an invalidated lap, so we'll jump off Jacob. He looks like he's going some, and that's Jacob though coming across. Who's that purpley looking car there? Violet Racing. He's on an out lap. Pirate Danny. Brasco's in the lime green car, I know that. So we'll stay on board with Brasco. We'll try and get Brasco. He's on the medium tyre. Let's see what he can put it on. Should be around about the 1:18, 1:17.9. No mucking about there from Brasco on the medium tyre. Jeez Louise. Dave Riley. Ty Bamlin sticks it on the 118 flat speed sheet. Sorry about that, fellas. I see Speechy sticking in second. I couldn't believe it. Nearly lost me breath. X Jacobs going for another crack at it now. Let's try and jump on board with a few of these boys. Dave Riley, he's just coming round the end of sector 3 now. Just about to stick it on the straight. We've got an orange car in front of him. Mac and Cheese, 1:17.1. Blows the field wide open. There's an orange car just about to go. Hassan Toya, 1:17.6. No one's touching Mac at the moment. Dave Riley sticks on a 1:18.3. He'll hope to improve on that. Rattigan's on his out lap. Trousers on his out lap. There we go. We've got 2 fast drivers here. Egolf's just started his lap. Where's Milan? Milan's just coming round now. Milan's going to want to be hoping. Pirate Danny, no mucking about from Pirate Danny. Sticks on a 1:17.1 to match Mac and Cheese. There we go. Look, Milan knows what he's doing. He sticks it right. Milan 1:16.8. No mucking about. Carrying on where he left off last week. First man into the 16s. But we all know Milan is an absolute lightning bolt over 1 lap. Let's jump on board with the man with the best name in the Discord, Teabag. I love that name, Teabag. X-Jacob, X-Jacob, we're going to call him X-Jacob. X-Jacob sticks it in 7th on a 1:18 flat. So it's very close at the minute. Very, very close between all the drivers. Trousers currently out in an out lap. I know Trousers car. Trousers the black car just going through turn 2 now. So we'll try and jump on board. Teabag, but I'm sure... yeah, we just missed him. Egolf. I see that was Egolf in the white car. Mavs boys are 5th and 11th. Jump back on board with Teabag. Teabag sticks it second on a 1:17.1. Jesus Christ, there's some times dropping now. Where's the rat man, Rattigan? He's on an invalidated lap. Let's see how Trouser gets on. This is where I think Trouser's going to struggle if he does tonight on these uphill and downhill turns. JT Codd's out as well. We'll be looking to attack the top 5. But I think JT Codd's well behind Trouser. There's a yellow flag on that orange car. I do believe maybe that's Hassan run out of fuel. Could be. So Trouser going to be looking. P1, P2. Oh, yes. The United boys. Good shout, Milan. The United boys. If only Frank was in the chat and see this. Manic. 1:16.9. He blows that right out of the water now. Sticks it in second. Great lap from Manic. Great lap from the Trouser. Rattigan's going to go again. Rattigan still needs an invalidated lap. Here comes JT Codd now. Gets his car right on that apex nicely. Gets it thrown over to the left, opens up the corner nicely, feathers the foot, gets right on the throttle, and it's full pelt now all the way down to the start finish straight. Don't try to run too much on that inside curve because it'll throw you out. Here's another driver that knows what he's doing well. I thought he was going to stick it to the right, kind of drifted over to the left. JT Codd sticks it in third place on a 1:17 flat. Sometimes look how close that is. Look how close that is. Yeah, that is unbelievable. That is. 16 people in the chat. I'm loving that. X Grant, let's jump on board. X Grant's just about nice from Brasco coming out of the pits there. See the man coming down. Brasco, no. Jesus, I just said that's nice from Brasco, and he's just been disqualified from the session for blocking the pit lane. No way. This game's being absolutely harsh currently after what it done to Manic the other day for giving him a penalty for crossing the pit lane, and now it's done that. You see that, man? You see that? Jesus Christ, that was bang out of order. He's blatantly holding up for the car to go in front of him. Prior tuck 1:16.7, bam, hammer blow. Our very own Mike Tyson, heavyweight champion of the world. He stuck it on a 1:17.6, no mucking about. No, I thought Mac's lap was pretty decent. He's now finds himself down in the 7th place now. I'll find a few. I reckon Hassan, he's pulling right over now. Is he going to try and go for another push lap? I very much doubt it. X Grant, let's jump on board with him. He's just about to cross the line. He's on a 1:19.5, but I think he was on an invalidated lap. Yeah, that was proper harsh for Brasco. That was, man. Jesus Christ, that was bang out of order, mate. I'll be parking my car up and marching straight to the steward room. I would, if that was me. Jesus Christ. I suppose we got Rattigan on a 1:18.9. I suppose he'll be able to improve there, and I'm sure Dave Riley's got more time in him. Egolf, he'll be looking to get up the leaderboard a bit more. Dino sticks it now in 10th place. Yeah, Dino's had a big moment. Yeah, the walls are miles away. I second that, Milan. I reckon it could be a very close race today. Dino gets lovely out of the way. Well done, Dino. Legend of a man. That is a white car, so I believe that's Senior Riley. No, it wasn't. That was getting out of the way for Egolf. No, Egolf's in the pit. Maybe it's not a white car. Maybe it's a grey car. Maybe I need my eyes tested. But Dave Riley's now on his second flyer. Can Riley improve? Riley sticks it on a 1:17.4. Right, just in front of his teammate. Teabag's on another push lap. Who's the bluey? Who's the bluey car coming around? That was Ty Bamlin. He's on the invalidated lap. We've got a red car just behind. That's Milan on his out lap. Or is that Teabag? No. No, Liverpool scored. No. I'm only jesting with you, Mav. So we got Milan now, he's on his fly lap, but I'm sure we got a few more boys in front of him. Mac and Cheese are stocking a whopping 127. So yeah, the grey car's Mac and Cheese there. So Mac and Cheese might be going for another push lap, but he's only got half a tank of VRS. Will that survive him for the rest of the lap? It's nicely up that dodgy corner there. The old dodge podge. We got Hassan. Yeah, Hassan's pulling in the pit. Into the pit lane nicely, Mr. Hassan. No overcutting. Caught that sneakiness on stream. But we'll let you off. No one likes a snitch. Too late for that. Blatantly snitched him right up. Teabag's going for another push lap. Remember, Milan's out on track. We've got Pirate Danny. He's currently out on track also. Who's car in front? Patrick Bamford scored for Leeds. Don't like Leeds. Be honest with you. Don't like Leeds. So we got Milan seems to have put it in the pit. There we go. We got Grim Sleeper in the chat. How come you're not racing tonight, bud? Organising the next tour? Sorry, mate. I'm just in the mood today. Just have a jest on everyone. Nothing personal. I've gone down from 17 viewers to 16. Maybe Dale got upset by that comment and he's left. He's like, I'm not having this. I'm not having that. I've had enough of that. Here goes Eggoff. He's on the invalidated lap. I reckon everybody now. Expired Jacob. We're back up to 18 now. There we go. He's back. He's back. He's back and he's brought a friend. Oh, Dale. Good on you, Dale. Good on you, mate. Ah, nice. Go-karting. Nice, mate. Nice. Nice. What's Expired Jacob going to do? Is he going to finish his lap? He could have enough time to get round. Oh, it's going to be very tight. Will he stick it in the pit? I believe Eggoff has started another lap, so this could be Eggoff. Expired Jacob 117.6 gets himself up into 10th. Eggoff's decided to go for another push lap, so this might be Eggoff's last chance to get himself further up that leaderboard. We got X Grant out on an out lap. We got Larry the letdown Speechy. He's out on an out lap. He's just started his flying lap, so we'll go and jump on board with Larry in a minute. He's racing for Sankey Dead Motorsports. And he wants to match it with his teammates. Teammates currently sitting in pole with an absolute blinding lap. But he's not got too much in it. 116.763 to a 116.790. Let's see what Eggoff's got, or is Eggoff just going to decide to stick this in the pits? He's got time to get into the pits now and then put a fresh set of boots on and then come out. But if he finishes this lap, I don't think he's going to have enough time. He can see, we can't see it currently, but he can see if he's up or down. What does he do? Does he peel off? No, he carries on. He feels he's on a good one. And he sticks on the 117.1, puts himself up into 7th, improves by half a second. Improves by half a second. So, it's a very hard track to build up your ERS again. Will he have enough? No, his red light's flashing, so he's low on fuel. Let's jump on board with Larry. Larry's on an invalidated lap. He's going to want to go again. He's still got 100% ERS. Eggoff's coming into the pits. X Grant's currently on the lap. He's in front of Speechy, so we'll jump on board with X Grant. He's currently showing at 8 tenths down on his time though, and he's just invalidated the lap, so we'll jump back on board with Speechy. It's chaos at turn 1. It could be. Everyone don't sort themselves out. Hopefully not. Speechy's took a lot of that inside curb, but he's got away with that. He's got cars everywhere. Very nice driving. You boys getting out of the way. One of them with his teammate.
So we'll see what speed she's got. We've got quite a few drivers still on their out laps. Got loads of time though, so it's going to be alright. Slightly misses the apex there, Speechy. He's going to want to improve on that 118 flat. He's going to want to stick it into the at least mid-70s. Let's try and keep an eye on his sector time if I can. Takes a very wide line into that corner. Very nice, carries a lot of speed through that turn. He's 3 temps up. 3 temps up. We'll only move him up to 12th. So he needs to find a little bit more time. But it's very hard to find time in this last sector because it's just these corners are pretty quick and it's just basically flat out down to the finish line. So has he found time, Speechy? He's going to want to look a low 117, 117.6, stays that 3 temps, and there you go. Only stuck it up in the 12th. All of these cars are coming around for their out lap. Let's try and pick who's the lead car. We've got T-Bag there. We've got JT Cod there. So he's not. We've got Riley. Riley's a bit further up the track, I believe. Or we got Ty Bamlim's there. X Grant, he's just coming around now, so we'll stay on board with X Grant. X Grant's showing 2.3 seconds down, mind you, he's on the 120. 117.9, X Grant sticks it up into 15th place. Dino's there, so we'll jump back on board with, I believe, Riley. Egolf Hazard and Mac and Cheese have finished their qualifying. They're not going to improve on their times. Dave Riley, can he get above these two guys now? He only needs to find a little bit, and he found a tiny little bit, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Is that Ty Bamlin? No, it's not. That'd be JT Cod. JT Cod, he's only shown very slightly up, and there you go, only proves by a 10th, but that's how close it is. It moves him into 5th place. Got a light blue car coming around now. That'd be Dino. Can Dino jump back above Speechy? Put himself. No, Dino's pulling into the pits. Hassan Toya, Rattigan now, I believe, has just put himself up into 9th, just above his teammate. Friar Tuck improves even further on a 116.6. Do apologise, Tucky. Mitchell Manic crossed the line. Miss Manic's also on a 116.9. Hassan 117 flat. He improves slightly. Milan crosses the line. He puts himself 2nd. Can T-Bag do anything about this? T-Bag and Expired Jacob. But Expired Jacob's done his like X Grant, puts himself up into 15th. T-Bag's the only one now. T-Bag's the only guy that can improve, because Expired Jacob will jump on board, but T-Bag's coming into the pit. So T-Bag, so there we go, and Expired Jacob's now finished. So there's your qualifying. Great lap there from Tuck. Great lap from Tuck. T-Bag, he's retired from the session. So we've got Tuck in first. We got first pole position, I believe, for Sanka Motorsport. We've got Friar Tuck in first. We've got Milan in second. Like as mentioned earlier, carried over his performance from last week. We've got Pirate Danny in third. We've got T-Bag in fourth. We've got JT Cod in fifth. And we'll have to wait till we get to the main screen now to have a butchers of where everybody else is. Considering weeks gone by, it's a great quality for Manic also in sixth. So yeah, JT Cod in fifth, Manic in sixth, Hassan Toya in seventh, Egolf Hazard in eighth, Mac and Cheese in ninth. He would have been open for a little bit more than that, I believe. Expired Jacob in 10th, not bad for his debut. Rattigan in 11th, F1 Dave Riley in 12th, Speechy in 13th, and look at that, Dino in 14th, X Grant in 15th. Ty Bamlim in 16th, and harshly done by, in my opinion, is Brasco. 1.1 seconds separates the top 16 drivers. Talk about close. Half a second at the top 11, basically. This is going to be some race, I believe. Look at that time. Milan 0.026. Wow. So, we've read it in the chat. Whoa! Wow. See, that's what I love. No one mentions it. Yes, you can say it now. You can say it now, Milan. Yes. That's what I love. I get that reaction when I see it absolutely chucking it down. So that throws another cat amongst the pigeons. I'm sure with this amount of rain, a lot of people would have had wet setups on. A lot of people would have had web setups. Some people might have tried to gun it for quali and to run a dry setup, but I'm sure with this kind of rain it would have shown before qualifying. Oh shit, Manic, I didn't even Manic, you should be in Sanka Motorsport. Manic, you're dead. I will be. So here we go now. These are going to be a good start. Let's try and keep it clean at turn 1, boys. It looks like Milan got a great start. Let's jump on board now. Rattigan has left the session. I don't want to miss any of the action, but Rattigan needs to get back in. Sorry guys, I'm going to jump off this. I'm going to invite Rattigan back straight away. Where is he? Rattigan, I've got to find you, mate. I can't find you. Where are you? Rattigan, there you are. Invite your way, Rattigan. Just sent an invite your way, mate. And it's showing wets all the way through. Now let's get some of this up. We don't need lap delta. We need the telemetry details, position change. X Grant's had an absolute stonker. He's up 6 places. Trouser, no, he's dropped 9. Rattigan's back in the lobby. Yes, he's dropped 9. Trouser. We're coming down a virtual safety car, and it's not. Lads, I'm going to let you know. I'm looking at the track map. This is a full safety car. It's showing as a virtual on my screen, but I can see the safety car sitting between turn 2 and 3. So this is a full, there we go. This is a full safety car. So let's see what Mick, you div. Let's see what tyres people are running. We all know everyone's going to be on the wet. There's another one for you, T-Bag. You can add that to the safety car comment last week. Oh, what's going on here? Guys, we're on the safety car here, guys. Don't be overtaken under the safety car, lads. So we've got everyone on full wet. I reckon it's going to be a completely wet race. Loads of people pitting. Going to have to be for wing damage, this is. Yeah, look, it's showing wet all the way through. We've got the yellow car, just about to pick up the yellow car on the track map. So let's see. And remember, guys, pit boxes. X Jacob, you didn't change your wings. That's a very strange pit stop. Hassan's gone onto the inters, so maybe it will lighten up. Maybe the rain will lighten up. So we'll keep an eye on Hassan. Brasco's already decided to change to inters also, but I reckon he's getting a new nose. But yeah, very funny this game with the wets and the inters. Especially in these conditions, because I can remember a race when I was on the hard tyre, I believe, and those pitted for inters before me. Dave Riley should remember this race because he was one of the last ones. I was going to go the whole race without pitting. So no, I must have started on inters, and then the rain was getting worse and worse and worse. Everybody else pitted and changed to inters. The rain got so heavy, I pitted and changed to wets, which was wet weather racing conditions, and Basson was in front of me and he pulled away from me. Stephen, amigo, you would remember that race, and I should have blatantly caught him on the wet tyre, but he didn't. He pulled, mind you, it might have been my khaki driving, who knows, but I firmly believe that I should have caught Basson, but nah, he just pulled away from me. So I think inters maybe could be the tyre to be on in a couple of laps time. We'll wait and see. But yeah, go back to position change. Top 3 are as they were. JT Cod's up 1, T-Bag's down 1, Max up 3, X Grant's up 8. He's had an absolute stonking start. And do remember, guys, X Grant's a 2 million driver. She's doing absolute bits. He was doing bits in race week 1 until he DNF'd. So he was doing ex-Jacobs pit again. Ex-Jacobs pit definitely for Inters, surely. Or has he decided that it's not? No, he's pitted for Inters. So we've got Jacob down 7, Brasco up 1, Riley down 3, Hassan Toya down 7, Ty Bamlim up 3, Trouser down 6, Dino up 3, Speechy up 3, Rattigan up 2. Nice, he's back in the lobby racing. Again, guys, if I've got you on my friends list, I'll shoot you an invite as soon as I see you lag out the lobby. Track's pretty much back together now. If we can get expired Jacob caught up before, no, I don't think they're going to get it for turn 3. Safety car could possibly be up for one more lap. Remember, it's a 33 lap race, gents, as well. So we got tuck behind the safety car. Boom. Safety car in this lap. I didn't think it was going to come in this lap. The safety car in this lap. Tuck's going to let that car go all the way off, pull into the pits, and now he controls the field. Remember, as long as the wet weather's out, we won't be getting no DRS, so that makes the ERS even more important now. You got to treat ERS like your missus. Don't smash it, because it's going to be very, very hard to claw it back. So be very gentle with your ERS, lads. And Tuck's got to decide when to go. He's got to leave it as late as possible. She's got a big massive straight, and Tuck's gone. Hasn't really caught Milan out. Pirate Danny's got a big jump on Milan, but again, oh, it looks like Milan's got an absolute stonking car in a straight line, unless he was using bundles of ERS there. But no, he wasn't. Whoa! Pirate Danny had a big moment there. That allows JT Cod to get around the outside. Pirate Danny's on his outside, too wide through the left turn. That's great racing, guys. Absolute great racing. Hats off to you guys. Kudos. Oh, a teabag's gone very deep. He's going to come under pressure now from Mac and Cheese. Mac and Cheese slowly clawing himself up the field. Here comes X Grant down the inside of Teabag. Teabag's just completely put himself out of position there. Oh, Grant's run really wide. Teabag's going to go out the inside. X Grant now up 9 positions. Eggoff Hazard. Trouser gets Speechy. Trouser does Speechy. Dave Riley, we've got Hassan. Let's look at Hassan. Let's look at the grip now. Let's look at the grip levels with Hassan on these inters, and they look so much better than the wets. Oh, big contact between Riley and Hassan, wheel to wheel. But I'm sure there's no one there with damage. Riley pulls out of it. Oh, Tuck, I believe he's been on absolute fire this season. Been absolute fire. Tuck's currently now got the 1 second gap out in front. Not that that matters though, because you won't get no DRS. So it's Tuck, followed by Milan, followed by JT Cod, followed by Pirate Danny, followed by Mac and Cheese. He's gaining on Pirate Danny. Mac's want to try and make his moves as soon as possible. X Grant, caution sector 1, caution sector 1. That's a white car. That's Riley. Dave Riley's at the moment. He's still got his wing in piece though, it looks like. So that might have just been a spin with the conditions. Max took in Pirate Danny. And Pirate Danny. Pirate Danny and his teammate now. Pirate Danny's got his teammate right behind him. That's Mac in front of him. Mac's got that 1.8 to gain now on JT Cod. We've got Teabag now, is kind of getting himself back into a rhythm. Where's Rattigan? Yep, he's still in his car, so we'll keep an eye out for Rattigan. Yeah, got Eggoff Hazard in 8th. Sitting on bundles of energy, Eggoff Hazard. We've got Trouser getting himself back into it now. He's into the top 10, Trouser. Speechy's following him behind. Hassan Toya. He's going to want to start making these intermediates work as soon as he can. But look at the grip. Look, you can just see the difference. You can just see the difference. And a slight lift over the corner there. Yeah. And Speechy's decided to come in. Speechy feels now it's time for intermediate. No, Speechy! No! What you done? What you done? No, that's another one. That's another little Mick top tip. Be careful about the old pit entry, guys, because you're coming flying round that last corner. Trouser and Rattigan going tooth and nail at it now. Rattigan gets the better of Trouser. Trouser, last of the late breakers, gets a. If he gets this move done around the outside, that is brilliant. No, but Rattigan's got enough to hold off Trouser, but Trouser seems to have better traction out the corner. We're going to go too wide. Trouser pulls out of it, saves it for another day. But it forces Rattigan to go slightly wide. Mac and Cheese now has fell 3 seconds behind JT Cod. Maybe he's had a little bit of a moment. But yeah, that pit entry is an absolute danger here, lads, because you're packing so much speed. Trouser and Hassan Toya are now going out. Here comes Hassan Toya on the inside. Trouser's not giving that up too easy. Oh, and expired Jacob. Thought he could have a little sniff there, but Hassan's held that off. What Tuck just doing what he needs to do. Look, he's pulling it out lap by lap. Hassan Toya's now got Trouser. Trouser going to come back at him. Anybody else pit in? Yeah, T-Bags decided to pit in. Hassan Toya and Rattigan. Has Rattigan just let his teammate go? I think he has. But is he going to come under pressure now from Manic? That's great teamwork there. Oh, he runs really deep there. Rattigan. Trouser's going to get this move done easy. He's going to come under pressure from expired Jacob. Rattigan gets all over the curb on the inside, but I think Rattigan... No, he hasn't got enough. Expired Jacobs managed to get a better drive than him. And is Rattigan going to come under pressure from Brasco? Remember, Brasco's on these intermediate tyres also. Whoa, there's a lot of collision there between expired Jacob, Trouser and Rattigan. I don't know if that was a big, massive dive bomb from expired Jacob. Didn't really see that on stream, but... Again, not talking bad about anybody, but he's got a bit, well, from what I'm just talking about my personal experiences, guys. Is that Trouser off the track? Trouser's facing the wrong way, yeah. Trouser's spinning big time. It's going to be hard for Trouser to get the power down. But again, guys, you know what I'm like. I call a spade, mate. I call it how it is. And when I raced with this gentleman, he had a bit of history, I believe, of dive bombs. So I don't know what happened there between him and Manic, but Manic looked like he had a decent bit of gap between speeding in the pit lane and Grant. You're not listening to my stream, Grant. You're not listening to my stream. But yeah, we'll have to see what happened there between Jacob and Trouser. But from where I was sitting, I didn't see the whole incident, but he was a long way back, and then he's made contact with Manic, so I'll see. But we know what Manic's like. Manic's a true gentleman. He won't bitch about it in the chat. He'll just stick it in he'll stick it in incidents and let stewards sort it out. Manic's now decided to pit. Rattigan's decided to pit. They'll be coming straight out on inters. I'm sure everybody's going to be changing to inters now, because this rain seems to be easing up. This rain is easing up quite a lot. Let's get this up and let's go on tyres. There we go. We got over half the track now, half the field on intermediates. Got Riley still out on wets. We've got Ty Bamlim out on wets. We've got Eggoff Hazard on wets. Expired Jacobs, the lead Inter's runner currently. We've got Pirate Danny on wets. We've got Mac on wets. So let's jump on board with these front boys. See if any of these commit and go to the pit lane. Because currently, as it is, Tuck's flying away. He's got 4 seconds nearly on Milan. It's a big lift there. And I don't think in the wet you can actually pull this. There we go. Tuck says no. Milan says no. JT Cod says no, especially when he's gaining. Mac says no. Pirate Danny says yes. So here we go. Here's JT Cod now. He decides to save it for another day. As going down that straight, you can tell JT Cod, Hassan Toy, there we go. The green tyre is the one to be on now. Hassan absolutely blows the lap time wide open. But I reckon JT Cod there, he was weighing up risk versus reward, coming down that pit straight. Speechy follows that now with a 1:31.1. Speechy's putting some time in. Now, will these that have pit on the inters, they're great tyre life, these wet tyres. Will these guys that are on inters be able to just plod it now through the end? The wet tyre could go all the way through this race if it was proper wet conditions. These wet tyres have got some life in them. And now could these, as I mentioned, could these inter runners just now go straight to the end? Possibly. Could be. So we're going to jump back on board with Friar Tuck. Let's see what he decides to do. But currently, he's just extending and look at his ERS. Damn, you know me, guy, I don't mention it on stream, but when I see that much, it's like, wow, we're 9 laps into the race. Tuck's going to stay right yet. Tuck's decided he's had enough now. Tuck decides it's the right time to go in. So does Milan. So does JT Cod. What does Mac and Cheese do? Mac and Cheese comes in. So Expired Jacob, he's going to be the current race leader. Followed by Brasco. Brasco, look at that. Another masterful strategy call from Brasco. He's put himself up into second place. Championship leader Hassan. He's now put himself in third. Egolf Hazard, he's decided, no, it's not the right time for me to pit in. Neither does Ty Bamlin. Speechy goes on a 1:38. Speechy's absolutely flying currently. And Speechy's now overtook all of these guys that are coming out the pits. Where's Friar Tuck got out in front of his teammate? So where's Speechy's right up his chuff though. He's got Riley in front of him. He's got 3 wet runners in front of him. Ratagon on a 1:30.4. Riley just gets nicely out of the way. Riley knows that these guys are faster than him, so that's great for. Or actually, I think Riley and Tuck are buds, aren't they? So you've got Speechy going to be attacking Dave Riley now. And again, look, Riley, kudos to you, Mr. Riley. Absolute kudos, mate. Just gets himself out of the way. He knows that he can't battle these guys on these intermediates, and he just pulls his car out of the way, not trying to be a Charlie Big Potato and try and race them. Absolute brilliant there from you, Dave Riley. Brilliant, mate. Egolf, what does Egolf decide to do now? But these front 3, Jacob, Brasco and Hassan, have got a decent gap now to the cars behind them. We've got 7, 10, 11, got about 11 seconds to Tuck. Wow. But Tuck, I reckon, could definitely go to the end. These guys that are on Egolf, is he going to pull in? Yeah, Egolf's pulling in. Ty Bamlin, I fancy him to pull in now as well. And I fancy Dave Riley to pull in also. He's going to find it tough. Now be careful, Riley might be pitting, guys. Riley might be pitting. No, Riley stayed out. Did these cars coming down his inside force Riley's hand and make him stay out? And that Milan absolutely flew past him there. Look at that. That's proper. That's what racing's all about. Dave Riley. I think he would have pitted there if he didn't have all them cars on his inside. But he knows what time it is. He's just completely getting himself out of the way. Do you know what, Mr. Riley? I can say it again. Kudos to you, sir. Absolute brilliant, mate. Brilliant. I know many a driver there that would have just kept on battling. But you, no, absolutely brilliant, mate. But Trouser currently in last place after that coming together with Expired Jacob. And that's just going to make Trouser even more fuming under his helmet, because the guy who he had the collision with is currently now sitting in first place, albeit he was on a different tyre, so maybe Manic would have had to pit anyway. But again, that will get sorted out all after the race. Or maybe not. Maybe I misjudged it and I didn't see the whole incident, you know. So Hassan's took Brasco. Hassan's absolutely on fire this season. 3 races. Yeah, Del, I would have It's a tricky one, that. It's a tricky one, that. And also those maybe behind, right, mind you, but maybe not, because Riley's gone again. Riley's staying on these wets. Riley's not gaining. Surely that time he could have pitted, but no, he's staying out. Now, how long these front three, JT Cod takes X Grant. Got a battle kicking off in front of him between Pirate Danny and Teabag. Mac and Cheese and X Grant going at it now. X Grant gets a better drive. He's got a car just behind him as well, Milan. That's a lovely shot, that is, the car coming over the hill. Got Brasco now on the way. Hassan Toya. Hassan. I don't think he listens to my stream, mate. He may be tuning in, I don't know. But Dave Riley, if you're listening, your team principal has ordered an urgent pit stop. So we got Expired Jacob now being hunted down by Hassan. And as I was mentioning, Hassan's actually been on fire this season. I believe it's 2 second places for Hassan, or if not a third and a second. But he's championship leader currently. Mav, I think these, maybe not the front three, but I think Friar Tuck, Speechy, I think these boys on these inters, mate, they might be able to make it to the end. I know it's 20 odd laps, but these inters, mate, they've got these inters in these wets. From what I remember of this game, they've got some life in them. They can do some. You used to near enough to be able to do the whole lap. You used to be at the whole lap. What I'm talking about. You used to be able to do the whole race basically on a set of wet tyres. You know, so I'll be very surprised unless the weather changes that these low inters runners will pit again. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I think these front three definitely, because they're going to have, you're talking what, another 20 laps, so 30 odd laps. 30 odd laps on the inters. 23 laps on the inters, between 20 and 25, 28 laps on the inters. Well, it's going to make it for an interesting race. And Hassan now is right over the back of X Jacob. X Jacob's not going away. Hassan was just a bit iffy going around there. And here's a better corner to make the move. There we go. X Jacob, you've got to leave him space. There we go. He's not giving this up though. X Jacob's not giving this up. Hassan gets the move done. Is X Jacob seems to have a very fast car on a straight line. All of this is letting Brasco get back into it. Hassan finally gets the move done. But he's brought Brasco now right back into it. Let's not forget about Tuck. Tuck's got 8 lap old fresher tyres than these boys in front of him. And before the pit stop, Tuck was absolutely flying. Yeah, we know that. Speechy's brilliant on his tyres, old Speechy, and he's there in 5th. Welcome to the stream, Jock. I'm glad to see your first comment ain't about Max Verstappen, so I really appreciate that as well. But yeah, let's have a look. Tucky boy, he's right in this now as well. I don't want to jinx it, but Tucky boy is looking strong favourite currently. X Grant 3 second time penalty. Surely Riley has to pit now. Surely. Unless he's just going to keep going. Unless he's going to try and, like I said, I remember the last race that it was around Silverstone. I was in first and I was definitely going to be committed to doing the whole race if the weather didn't change. Maybe Riley's doing that. Maybe Riley's just going to go start to finish on this set of tyres. Don't know. He tried that with me last time. Me and him were the only two that were still out. Mate, you know what? How can I heart comments? I want to heart that comment, Mav. I want to put a big, massive love heart on it with a number 44 in the middle. Manic and Ty Bamblin going at it. Ty Bamlin runs well off track there. Is he going to make it back on? Yes, he is. Fire Tuck in all that time. Fire Tuck, look, we've missed Fire Tuck. He's took Brasco and he's took X Jacob. And he's gaining on Hassan Toya. So we'll just have to wait and see. But Fire Tuck is looking strong. He's looking very strong. Ty Bamlin, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. You're going to start getting people picking up some penalties now. What does Tuck do now? Big difference between the two of them also. And look, just through that corner, look at the drive Tuck got. I reckon Tuck's going to easily get this move done before the corner also. Look, he just breezes past Hassan. Look, Hassan knows what time it is. Hassan, brilliant there, Hassan. Absolutely brilliant, mate. Again, a lot of drivers would have kept their nose in. Hassan knows he's leading the championship. Second place currently for him. It's an absolute brilliant result. All right, would love the race win, especially after last week being so close. Is he a hack, man? Old Tuck. I've been reliably informed that Tuck has his hacks on. His wet racing hacks. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's try not to put him off because he's currently in first place. So followed by Hassan, followed by but how long can these second, third and fourth runners go for? We'll soon find out. Speechy's had a big moment. Speechy's had a moment because Speechy was up in 5th place just a little while ago. I think Jock jumped in the chat, made a comment about Speechy and he's just made him flop. So I'll blame Jock for that, Speechy, if I was you, mate. I'll get on his DMs after the race. If that was me, if I was in your position, I'd blatantly be in Jock's DMs after this race. Milan's putting Speechy under pressure also. There we go, Tuck, no mucking about, 127.7. Remember, Speechy's got a 5-second penalty that he got for speeding in the pit lane. Milan's just gaining on him. Oh! Yeah, that could be a shout. That could be a shout, but there's no point waiting for it to dry when you're so far behind. Look, he's already 11 seconds behind. He could be too far behind. That's the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, look at Tuck. Tuck's absolutely on fire. It does look like it's drying out. Look, we're getting a nice little dry line coming here now a little bit. But look at Tuck, look. And he gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Now, what's he going to do? There we go. This is making it interesting. And so you should be. So you should be. And Riley is now out on the medium tyre. Is it too early? Or is he timed that just right? Albeit he's 13 seconds behind the car in front. Let's keep an eye, guys. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on the rest of these drivers. But you guys in the comms, you guys in the chat, he could get lapped because Tuck's approaching him now as well. JT Cod, 127.6. These lap times are coming down. Alright, he's now 42. Let's keep an eye on that time and see. Oh, but I reckon it may be a little bit too early. He might have tried to jump a little bit too early, and there's Tuck, look, coming round. Tuck's absolutely flying away currently. How's Trousers getting on? Trousers still down in 15th. Trousers want it to get dry as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Trousers just wants this rain to go away. We've got Dino in 14th. We've got Egolf Hazard right on the back of Rattigan in 13th and 12th respectively. We've got Teabag in 11th. We've got X Grant in 10th. We've got Speechy because of Jock's fault in 9th. We've got Milan in 8th. We've got Mac and Cheese in 7th. Want to try and close that 3-second gap now on Pirate Danny, which he looks like he's doing in spades. That was just 3 seconds. Look at that time running down, look. Look at that tyre running. Look, he's just in 2 corners. He's pulled out 1.5 seconds. So sorry to say, I think it's only going to be. Oh, we won't mention that on stream. We'll leave that. I think you all see that. But yeah, Mac and Cheese absolutely gaining bits. And Pirate Danny, he's the next one to pit. No. Oh, Jesus, boys. Fire Tuck, he's just in a different world. He's just in a different world today. He's just in a different world. The TP's in the chat doing his absolute nutting. TP's in the chat. He's looking on Discord when the trade deadline is. I'm only joking. Come on, we're all having a laugh. But I believe Riley has now been lapped by Tuck. But Tuck's just in an absolute different world today. And look at that purple sector, I believe, there from Tuck. When any of these drivers choose to chuck it in and stick. So, there we go. There's the shout. There's the shout, boys. DRS is now enabled. Is Tuck. That's a great comment. Tuck's in a different world. Dave's on another planet, a different planet. Tuck, no! Tuck's just got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. No! Tuck! Milan stays out. But I'm not being bad the way Tuck's been driving today. He could easily pull that 5 seconds out. Easily. At least there's one good thing, Mav. At least there's one good thing, mate. Dave Riley's unlapped himself. Tyre handling 5 second time and he's speeding in the pit lane. So, where is Fire Tuck? And Fire Tuck has an inters runner between him and Hassan. So, Fire Tuck's already got that 5 seconds in front of Hassan. So, it's 13 laps left. Will any of these inters Pirate Danny, that could be a shout as well. Pirate Danny, he could be another one on a massive undercut. Any of these inters runners now are going to pit in and flip on the soft because it's now, look, it's completely bone dry. Not even a drop of rain now. Are any of these, Brasco, Mac and Cheese, Milan or Egolf, going to flip on the soft? Trousers, Mac and Cheese, 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, that would have been it, mate. Trousers got the soft tyre on. Trousers going to be on movements because the track's not going to be so abrasive also. Well, look, there's Mac on medium. There's Brasco stayed out. No, they've all gone medium. There we go. Talking about Danny. Mav's on fire, mate. Mav's on absolute fire in the comments tonight. Pirate Danny was in a big undercut as I first thought it would. Mind you, he took 6 seconds out of Milan. Brasco, definitely, you feel Brasco needs to pit this lap. Definitely needs to pit this lap to try and save any face and to try and come out in a half decent position. Egolf takes Rattigan. Trouser needs to start making some moves now on them soft tyres. But then look, Fire Tuck, man, the slugger, Tyson himself, he's got 6 seconds on Hassan. So he's already got, and here goes Brasco for sure. Yeah. No, slow. Yes! So he's already got the 6 seconds, so that's his penalty covered off already. Fire Tuck, no mucking about, 1:23.6. Bosh. Brasco's just coming out of the pits now. Where's he going to come out? Brasco could come out in 5th, you know. Brasco could come out in 5th, you know. 4th, you know. Jacob will get him, I think. Yep, he's come out in 5th. Wow. That's great. I thought he was going to tumble down the field. And he's 4 seconds, 3.8 in front of Milan. Wow. Okay. Trouser smash. 122.4. That's the trouser we know. Got 5 seconds of clear track in front of him also. Hassan basically is a second, just under a second behind Tuck. Hassan's going to be driving the absolute rear off that car. The wheels, the rear, the wing, the side pods, the suspension arms. He's just going to be absolutely ragsing that car around the track. Because he knows he only needs to get within that 5 seconds of trouser of Friar Tuck. And he's in that penalty window. But will rags in his car, trying to catch that gap. Trouser, another Friar Tuck. I keep getting them two mixed up. Jesus Christ, their names couldn't be further apart. And Hassan sticks it in the 121s. Hassan's absolutely on movements. Hassan is currently on movements. But that's the question, Milan as well. That's the question. Him trying to rags it. Will he overextend anywhere? Oh no. Max Stubbs' computer is about to blow up. Jesus Christ. So let's have a look. Pretty even. Got expired Jacob still holding out there in 3rd. JT Codd's going to want to close that down. Milan's got that down now to 2.2. We've got Mac and Cheese going to put Pirate Danny under some pressure soon. And remember, let's have a look. Let's have a butcher's penalties. Got quite a few penalties there from the top. We've got what? 6 of the top 9 have penalties. Speechy's served his penalty. So Speechy's got rid of that. So Speechy, if he can get some moves done, he'll be on for a decent. But look, you've got to get in front of T-Bag because T-Bag's 6 seconds to the cars in front. If Speechy can get in front of T-Bag and start approaching these boys at the front, he could be on for some movements that are when the race is finished. Speckelberg, Milan on the 120.8. We'll keep them penalties up for the time being. We know where's Trouser. Trouser's closing in on our egg off hazard. Hassan's got into the 5s now. He's into that 5 second window. He's into that 5 second window of Friar Tuck. Might just be able to peep him just going into the next corner. No, you can't see him yet. And you all know, guys, you could be chasing the car, but when you just see him, when you can just see the car in front of you, it just gives you that little bit more impetus. There you go, there we go. We just see Tuck's car going over the hill. Mind you, struggle to see anything on this track, the amount of fucking undulations there are. Sorry, my apologies, guys. I don't like swearing on stream. So we've got Friar Tuck now, just trying to do what he can to extend that gap. He's going to be absolutely fuming with himself to get that penalty. Where's Jock been? Last I heard he was at a Lewis Hamilton convention, Mav. He was at a Hamilton convention. There we go, it's all status quo at the moment. Brasco's gaining on JT Codd. Brasco's there in 5th place. And again, remember guys, Brasco's a 2 million driver. Where's X Grant? X Grant's down in 14th. Egolf, Mac and Cheese, another 3 second time penalty. So that now puts him in the range of Speechy near enough. Speechy's got that. He needs to get that gap down on T-Bag as quick as he can. Rattigan, 3 second time penalty. Penalties all starting to pile up now. Brasco is within striking distance. JT Codd's in striking distance of expired Jacob. That gap's kind of stabilised now between Hassan and Friar Tuck. It's kind of stabilised now. He absolutely took a big chunk out of it. But it will make it interesting if it stays around there. Will Friar Tuck, will the Tuck man try and put a little bit more room for Milan's absolutely pumping, lap in after lap after lap after lap. Will Friar Tuck try and give it that little bit more impetus just to Mab's absolutely ripping Jock in the chat. Absolutely. Here we go, Friar Tuck, he's trying to get that gap out. Oh, Jock, stop talking waffle in the chat. He may not have a race win. He's not slow hammering, is he? He's just, at the end of the day, no one can just compete with that cheating Red Bull car that's out in front, can they? You know? Let's have it right, mate. Let's have it right. You don't win just 7 championships for being slow. Really, it should have been 8 because you got robbed in Abu Dhabi. Let's have it right, Jock. Come on, mate. Let's have it right. So here we go now, JT Codd. He's going to try and take ex-Jacob. JT Codd will see that. Whoa! I blatantly thought that was a brake check there, but it wasn't. That was just a lag and a half. He's absolutely lag-boat ex-Jacob. What's happened there? If I was JT Codd, that would have absolutely... He might need to go and change his overalls after this race, JT Codd. So I'm not going to lie. I might even have to go and check my undies after that. That absolutely shit the life out of me, that did. Wow. Brasco, be careful, mate. Be careful. But Brasco's currently looking at a podium. Brasco's looking at a podium, but he's getting hunted down by Milan, last week's race winner. And look at that. Tuck is now extended beyond that 5 seconds. Yeah, we know it's only 7, mate. We know it's only 7. We know it's only 7, mate. It's all good, mate. It's all good. Speechy, race control, 3-second time penalty. You got yellow flag. If you notice, John, every time you post a message, mate, something bad happens to Speechy. It's nip and tuck between Friar Tuck. Well, pardon the pun, but it is nip and tuck between Friar Tuck and Hassan. JT Codd's 8 seconds behind. He's going to come under attack from Milan. Milan's got a rocket ship. So Milan now is a theoretical 3rd. JT Codd in 4th. Expired Jacob. That's not going to do him any good. That's not going to do. He's got Mac behind him. How's Trouser getting on? He's soft. He's on the back of Ratagon now. But how much more life does Trouser have in them tyres? That's the question. Oh, Ratagon has a big moment. That kind of puts... Ratagon just pulls out the way. Oh, Ratagon nearly rides. Ratagon nearly rides the Trouser. Nearly rides the Trouser, but he pulls out the way. How's this battle? Dave Riley's pit. Dave Riley's pit. Getting rid of his 5-second time penalty, Dave Riley. And he sticks on the softs. He's going for fastest lap, Dave Riley. We know that. I'm waiting for Mav's comment. I'm waiting for Mav's comment. JT Codd still not letting Speechy get away. Just imagine he did by accident. Brasco there is currently going to take fourth off JT God. How's Speechy getting on? He's falling behind Teabag now, so he's slowly going to come under pressure from Egolf behind him, because Egolf's penalty free. Dino there, another driver, great. All these drivers that currently have no penalties, man. Kudos to you guys. Ty Bamlin and Dino going at it. You race for every position in this league, boys. Right. 4.5 laps left, including the one we're on. Well, it's just flicked over to lap 30. Does Tuck? What's Tuck got left in him? Can he extend that gap? Can Tuck get that? He was absolutely flying at the beginning of this race, but it seems that Hassan's getting the better of the dry conditions currently. Expired Jacob and Mac and Cheese going at it. He's going to come under to... Oh, no, it's Dave Riley. No, is that Egolf? No, it's Dave Riley. There we go. Mac's going to get the DRS, but he's got 2 seconds more penalties than expired Jacob. Brasco still plodding away. Still plodding away there in 5th place. Absolutely great drive from Brasco. And he extends it now. This is going to be a close finish. This is between these two. He needs to give it everything he's got now, Tuck. He needs to give it everything he's got to try and extend. Or is it going to be another close finish like last week for Hassan, who lost by less than 1/10 of a second last week? Currently he's 4 tenths. He's winning by 4 tenths currently. Tuck needs to extend and get that gap back out to that 5 seconds, or hope Hassan extends slight. Oh, I thought, wow, I thought that was it. I thought that was it, but no, it's for Ty Bamlin, who's currently now on 14 seconds worth of time penalties. Expired Jacob and Mac and Cheese are still going at it, the pair of them. Mac going to send it down the inside. No, he doesn't. Takes a tighter line. Oh, bit of wheel on side pod action there. Mac's going to try and cut down the shorter line. He's got the DRS. He set that up nicely there, did Mac. But again, expired Jacob is not going away. He is not going away. Look, he's there. And he seems to get a much better run. Is he going to keep it down the inside? Oh, this could end up nasty. This could end up nasty. I told you, could end up nasty. Oh, who's that? Oh no, that's Dave Riley. Expired Jacob still currently sitting within that penalty window of Mac, so we will get that position back off Mac. Now 4.8. 4.8. What's happened there? The volume gone. Don't say we got another DC in the lobby. My volume's just gone on the game. I don't know if you boys, can you boys hear the game volume through the stream? I can't hear it through my telly. Don't know if you see Masters last night, we literally, the back straight of China coming into the hairpin, the whole lobby desynced on that, approaching that corner on the very last lap. So let's hope this lobby can hold out, because I've lost sound. I can't hear any sound of the game. Boys, let me know if you can still hear my voice. It's back now, it's back. And just as we get back, just as we get back, Tuck, he's ever so slightly got that 5 seconds. He's ever so slightly got the 5 seconds. But is Hassan going to reel him back in now? Is Hassan going to reel him back in? Game sound's gone again. I don't know what's happening there. But Hassan's reeling him back in. Yeah, it's just gone again, the game sound. Oh, Hassan extended slightly. Wow, is that going to give Tuck the time to pull out? He's gaining some time back now, Tuck. But I think Hassan could. Hassan's got a bit of ERS in reserve, so he's going to use it now on this last lap. Yeah, look, he's closing back, but he goes a bit deep and takes too much curve there. Now it's Tuck. We've seen Tuck's quicker through that last corner as well. Hassan needs to keep it as clean as he can now through this last little bit of track. There we go, game sounds come back. Here comes Tuck. Can Tuck extend that gap? I'm not going to leave these two. I'm not going to leave this battle, boys. There we go. Tuck's out. Oh, he got to 5.9. Here we go. Tuck's running low on fuel as well. Look, Tuck's fuel light is flashing. Tuck's fuel light is flashing, and Hassan's got it now within 4.6. I reckon that's the victory for Hassan. Caution sector 1. Navy blue car, I think that's Ty Bamlin. And that's hard luck on Tuck. 5 seconds unserved. Hassan will come across the line and take the victory. Hassan in first, Tuck in second. Milan 12 seconds behind in third. That's a win in the third for Milan in the last 2 weeks. That's going to jump him up the leaderboard. Brasco, an absolute brilliant fourth. Absolute brilliant fourth. And for that, before anything even happens, he'll get it from the game. But he'll be my driver of the day. Remember, Brasco got disqualified for absolute skullduggeryness in qualifying. So he started at the back of the grid and he's come home in fourth. Speechy, 20-second time. No, that's not right. Speechy, that's not right. Speechy just got a 20-second time penalty. Jesus Christ, no way. Nah, that's a lobby. That's the lobby didgeridoo, that is, mate. 20-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flag. No way. So we need to look in. If you're in the chat, Manic. If you're in the chat, mate. Thank you, Jock. Appreciate you tuning in, mate. Manic. If you're in the lobby, bud, we need to have a look at that, mate. It said 20-second time penalty there for Speechy, right, as he crossed the line. Yeah, it was a good race, mate. Not half a second in it. I think so, mate. I think so. Anyway, gentlemen, we're going to go back to the Brasco. Yeah, he'll be my driver of the day also. He'll be my driver of the day. Unlucky not to get a podium, but fourth place from last on the grid in qualifying. That's absolutely brilliant driving there. He's impressed me very much this season, Brasco, I'm not going to lie. And look, it's back to lashing down with rain again. Look, this game's absolutely a piece of pants, mate. You know what? So we've got Hassan in first. Well deserved, Hassan. He's actually, unlucky Tuck, mate. Unlucky, bud. Just that one pit lane, mate. You was absolutely on fire tonight. But yeah, it may not seem decent at the moment, but it's still a second place, bud. Still second. But Hassan in first, Fire Tuck in second, Milan in third, Brasco in a brilliant fourth. JT Cod, another solid drive from JT Cod in fifth. Great drive from Teabag, and that's United Racing in third and sixth. So they're going to be putting some pressure on Slipstream Racing, I believe. Mac and Cheese in seventh, Expired Jacob in eighth, Eggoff Hazard in ninth, Trouser in 10th. Decent comeback there from Trouser. Pirate Danny in 11th, Ratigan in 12th. X Grant in 13th, Speechy in 14th, but Speechy's definitely not going to be there. Speechy's going to be 32, so Speechy's going to be up around about 10th, I believe. Dino in 15th, Ty Bamlin in 16th, Dave Riley bringing up the rear in 17th place. But yeah, Speechy, I don't think Speechy will be down where he was. He got 20 seconds for nothing, to be honest with you. Anyway, boys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for seeing out the whole race with me. And I will see you boys on Sunday for Legacy, and Tuesday and next week for Horner. Later on, Jockey Boy. Later on, mate. Go and tuck up on that Lewis Hamilton pillar, mate, and stare at his poster. Mav told me you got a poster of Lewis Hamilton on your ceiling, so it's the last thing you see when you go to sleep at night. That was Mav telling me that, not you. Mav just stuck it in my DM just now. Anyway, gentlemen, been a pleasure, as always. I appreciate the views, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.